Friends, peace and greetings. We all know the face of the Catholic nun in Myanmar, Sister Andros Tawong, who was begging to the armed soldiers to spare the lives of fellow citizens. She is a Lenten model of God's love in the year 2021. John chapter 3:16, God so loved the world, the scope, the depth, and the fruit of God's love. It is standing for the other. In John's Gospel, we meet with a Pharisee named Nicodemus. He appears 3 times in John, and in today's reading is his first appearance. He is a perfect model of our spiritual journey, a journey into conversion. He approaches with a theoretical mind, a mind full of questions at the first instance. Jesus invites him to the scope, depth, and fruit of God's love, which is not a theory but a practical offer. In the second instance, Nicodemus improves as a man thinking with Jesus, and in the third instance, he buries the body of Jesus, where he grows to be a practical Christian. Lent invites us to come down from theory to the conviction of God's love and to be a Christian in practice. World media could not ignore the witnessing face of Sister Andros in Myanmar because it was a living witness to Christ. Gospel invites us to reflect the scope, the depth, and the fruit of God's love in our Lenten journey. John chapter 3:16 reveals the scope of God's love. It is worldwide indeed. The depth of God's love is His own Son in sacrifice. And the fruit of God's love is salvation. Love is not merely abstract. Lent invites us to come to Christ and know the depth of God's love and to be missionaries of God's love to the ends of the earth. Whole Bible is summarized in John chapter 3:16. God so loved the world that He gave His only Son, that anyone who believes in Him shall not perish but will have life eternal. The scope, the depth, and the fruit of God's love invite us to be Christians in practice. God bless you all. Father Tony.